In the vast internet world, there is a class of posts with its unique insights, profound analysis has triggered countless netizens' resonance and hot meaning, of which your poverty is designed this topic, but also touched the sensitive nerves in many people's hearts. It has triggered a profound discussion on society, economy, individual struggle, and so on. First, let's be clear that this statement is not simply blaming poverty on some sort of conspiracy or design. It is a profound reflection on the complex relationship between modern social structure and individual circumstances. Today, with the rapid development of globalization and information technology, the operation logic of society, the distribution of resources, and the survival strategies of individuals have undergone earth-shaking changes. In this context, individual poverty is often more than the result of individual efforts or choices. It's the product of a combination of factors. First, the constraints of social structure. The social structure is a large and complex system. It includes economic system, political system, cultural concept, and other levels. In this system, the distribution of resources is often uneven, and some groups or individuals are in a disadvantageous position in resource distribution due to history, region, race, gender, and other reasons. Such unequal social structure will undoubtedly have a profound impact on individual economic conditions. For example, the lack of educational resources, limited employment opportunities, and insufficient social security may become important reasons for individuals to fall into poverty. In the era of information explosion, the ability to acquire and process information has become one of the key factors to determine individual competitiveness. However, the harsh reality is that those who have more information and know how to use it are groups or individuals, often can occupy an advantageous position in the competition, and those who are blocked by information, lack of information acquisition, and processing ability, they are likely to lose out in the competition and fall into poverty. Therefore, information asymmetry is also an important cause of individual poverty. Third, limitations of personal choice and effort. Of course, we cannot ignore the role that individual choices and efforts play in lifting people out of poverty. But we also need to recognize that individual choices and efforts are often constrained by multiple factors. For example, family background, education level, social relations, and so on will have an impact on individual choice and effort. In some cases, even though individuals have made great efforts, they may not be able to get out of the predicament of poverty for various reasons. So, in the face of this reality, should we give up our efforts and resign ourselves to poverty? The answer is clearly no. Although the social structure and information asymmetry and other factors have an impact on individual economic conditions. But that doesn't mean we can't change our destiny. Rather, it's these challenges and dilemmas. It brings out our inner strength and potential. Fourth, actively respond to change destiny. To get rid of the bondage of poverty, we need to start from many aspects. First of all, we should strive to improve their ability and quality through continuous learning and practice to enhance their competitiveness. Secondly, we should actively seek and seize opportunities, have the courage to try new things in new areas, and constantly expand their own development space. At the same time, we must learn to cooperate with others and win-win-win through the collective strength to overcome the individual insurmountable difficulties. In addition, we also need to pay attention to the change and progress of the social system through participation in social activities. To promote the improvement and fairness of the social system by expressing public opinions and other means, the problem of individual poverty can be fundamentally solved only when the social system is more just and reasonable. In short, the topic that your poverty is designed is thought-provoking. But he should not be an excuse for us to give up. Rather, he should be an excuse for us to reflect on ourselves. The power source of actively responding to challenges, as long as we have the courage to face the reality and continue to work hard. Actively seek the way to change, you will be able to get rid of the shackles of poverty to realize their own life value.